All right, for anyone unfamiliar, teasers are when you get an extra allotment of points to use on a parlay with two or more bets. So the standard is a 6-point teaser, which means if you bet a 7-point favorite, it becomes a 1-point favorite. A 7-point underdog becomes a 13-point underdog. Stuckey has a lot of great content out on teasers. You can just search Stuckey Action Network teasers and or Stuckey teasers, and you'll find it. But where are you going this week?
Yeah, let's go with the the Packers and the Broncos teased up. And here's a crazy stat for you. Russ, when teased as any dog in his career, 36-5, 88%. You got to be like 74 and change at minus 120 to break even. Rodgers, 31-13, 70%. That's at any dog. We don't tease any dog. And a lot of times they have high totals. These two games have two low totals, and if you search hard enough out there, you can tease up both of them above 7, and that's ultimately what you want to do. Total under 45, tease two dogs above 7. This hits every single possible teaser qualification that I read about. And then what do you also have? 2 future Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Why does that matter? Well, if you're down 14 late, you have a pretty good chance you're going to go down and get 7 against the prevent defense. It's not Mitch Trubisky trying to go down the field. And so let's take a look at Rodgers and Russ as an underdog in their career with a total of 45 or less in a game that they finish. All right, so just overall, they're combined 19-4-2 against the spread, 83%. So how about we tease them 6 points as a dog, both of them, Russ and Rodgers as a dog, total under 45, 25-0. Russ 17-0, Rodgers 8-0. It's never lost. So Broncos have issues, but I think the market's gone a little too far on them.
Yeah.
I'm not playing the Broncos. I don't know if I'll play the Broncos plus 1.5, but I'll gladly take the Broncos and Russ plus 7.5. Yeah, they destroyed the Seahawks and just had bad variance. They have some red zone regression coming their way. It's a new system. I'm sure they'll keep getting better. The injuries are a little concerning. Jones, D-tackle, Judy, Surtain, keep an eye on them. But, it's not like the 49ers right now are world beaters. They still have questions on the offensive line. Kittle might not play. And, I don't think that the 49ers are going to go out there and blow the Broncos out of the water. So hype spot for Denver at home after getting all this hate. And then I love Rodgers catching over touchdowns here because, number one, it's Rodgers catching over a touchdown and with a total under 45. Could be anybody. But I also think this game's going to be super low scoring. So, like the Bucks are going to win like 10. It's going to be like 17-13. So, yeah, give me the Broncos and the Packers. It's weird for me to say. I want to keep saying like, should I be saying the Seahawks with Russ? But yeah, that's where I'm going. How about you?
I'm going Texans and Falcons, and talked about them already, but kind of fit the same criteria. Outside of the quarterbacks aren't as good, but I like the matchups for both of them. And you got low totals in both. By the way, I jumped on the Niners when the lines first dropped, got them at plus 2.5. I woke up the next day and apparently sharps had hit them and they were like -2. So yeah, I think the market has gone a little too far. I'm not betting Hackett, on a normal line until they show me something. But yeah, I do agree the market's just gone crazy here. But all right, you got Green Bay up to 7.5, Denver up to 7.5. I got Atlanta up to 7.5, and Houston up to 8.5.